gotta go to Limbus. Limbus. Hey there, princess. Hey, boy! Hey, boy. I didn't just realize that was you.
완전하지 않다. 와일드 헌트야.
와일드 헌트야.
One, here comes the 2, to the 3, to the 4. Tell 'em bring another round, we need plenty more. 2 step in on the table, she don't need a dance floor, oh my, good low.
Bring another shot of whiskey. They don't mean Jack Daniels got a history. Hello. Hello. Now to figure out how to do this mission. All right. Like how it's like average level's 44. Like everyone's like 45 or 44. I think it's only 2 people that are 44. No, 3. It's 3 out of the 6. Half of them are 44, half of them are 45. I'm not losing out on that.
이 경로는 숨어들기 나쁘지 않군 거래.
How you doing, boring?
네 놈이 어떤 히스클리프든지
Doing
상관없다.
good.
모든 캐서린을 나의 품으로.
Katarina! Alright, so we don't want them inflicting rupture.
Always makes me wonder if you actually live closer to me than we think. That way on a random night I can take you to a good bar. I'm good, just finished some work.
흑수명, 임박질 춤.
듀라니아, 죽도록 달릴 시간이다.
Yo, boring. Not sure if that would work since Boka lives in Egypt.
임박질 춤.
I live in Egypt.
숨통 끊기.
Unless you were that small percentage of Irish that get red face and can't handle alcohol well, in which case we would just go to an arcade bar. You know, since you swim in the Nile every day.
우와 함께 사라져라. 직접 나서도록 할까?
태어내리.
You're dumb. You're dumb. Forget.
Fun fact, it's actually super unhealthy to bath in the Nile River, so it's both literally and as a joke. Ha ha.
달릴 시간이다.
불가 불가. 막아내지 못하리.
우와 함께 사라져라.
그쪽 방향이 아닐 텐데.
직접 나서도록 할까?
Alright, so this is the one that causes bleed, right? If it's a level up, if click to bleed, count on attack or gain. Alright, so is it this guy? Graphics.
Oh hey, doing anything for the 4th?
I do anything for the 4th? Probably. I don't know for sure. Why? Why do you ask?
흑수명 빈박질 중
주라니야. 죽도록 달릴 시간이다.
Curious, I know that certain people use the day as an excuse to be stupid. Hope you are safe on the date.
Usually we just do something with the family. Usually something pretty small, but obviously I have to.
목을 내놓고 있도록.
아직 죽지 마라.
계속해봐라. 이 폭풍이 잦아들 때까지.
그쪽 방향이 아닐 텐데. 합격장.
Bye Boka. Have to go.
Bye,
Boka,
Kobana!
once left.
Have a good night! That's annoying. I was doing well that time, I think. I like how I literally, the first time I ever did this, I got him down to like 100 health.
상관없다. 나는 다시 돌아온다.
Having an issue this time.
걸맞는 곳이어야 할 거다.
의로움을 세우기 위해서라면
걸맞는 곳이어야 할 거다. 이거 참 설레는구려.
네 놈이 어떤 히스클리프든지 상관없다. 모든 캐서린을 나의 품으로!
Poppy says hi.
Hi, puppy.
흑수묘 빈박질 준비. 불쌍하게 울부짖는군.
전탄격발.
Helval just became a kobold. Emergency food yay. So, no SOF issued joke?
주라디아.
Juliania.
달릴 시간이다.
Juliania. Oh, no so sophisticated jokes? Hi. Sophisticated! I'm gonna kill you! Bad. This the bleed one? Did they already put the bleed one on there? Okay, I was about to say.
받아볼 테니까.
풍 속에서 찢어 놓아주마.
받아볼 테니까. 합격장.
What do I do with this boy? Last lose, gain fragile. Does anyone have it? I think anyone on my team has it, even though I did attack them.
내 작품에 의견이라. 내 작품에 의견이라도 있어?
흑수묘 뒷박질 준비. 잠깐만 기다려라.
What's this? Who staggered? Are my best characters? That was a loss. I don't know what I did wrong.
우스운 꼬락선이군.
I don't know what I'm doing.
상관없다.
Nice.
지정 보호 구역의 소요 사태 확인.
야음을 틈타.
네 놈이 어떤 히스클리프든지 상관없다. 모든 캐서린을 나의 품으로!
받아볼 테니까.
속에서 주라디오 죽도록 달릴 시간이다.
헤어내리.
품 속에서
최선의 방어를.
What's the status on the gremlin plushie?
I don't know. Ask Lakan.
위험인물 발견. 제압할게요.
전탄격발. 과 함께 사라져라. 직접 나서도록 할까?
What is favorite soup?
What's my favorite soup? I really like, what's it called? I love, egg drop and wonton soup. But I also love miso. I love tomato soup. If it's got spices in it.
위험인물 발견. 제압할게요.
틈틈 바로
I'm having miso. It's good soup.
Awesome.
The log 101 _ just became a kobold. Emergency food, yay. That's some weird looking Pokemon game.
It's Limbus Company. I just forgot to switch over to it. I'm sorry, God. Hi, Lod Lod. How you doing? How are you doing, buddy?
위험인물 발견. 제압할게요.
아니야. 죽도록 달릴 시간이다.
헤어내리. 숨통 끊기.
전탄격발. 진짜 밝긴다. 돌아하니요.
위험인물 발견. 제압할게요.
진짜 밝긴다. 돌아하니요.
총알값 아까울 놈.
불가 이야 마감하지 못하리.
과 함께 사라져라.
최선의 방어를.
직접 나서도록 할까?
주군께서 찾아오시는 건 아니, 말씀하십시오.
목을 내놓고 있도록.
I returned from a nap. How's it going? It's going good. Currently hunkering down in an AC room at work, trying not to melt. No! Don't melt! Don't melt! Don't put it! Think cold thoughts!
대검 방어.
듀란이야. 죽도록 달릴 시간이다.
불가이야. 막아내지 못하리.
끝내지.
Da-da! Da-da! Finally beat him. Get Catherine in back.
개소리는 못 깨어나.
Forever lost.
의식은
Your
이번
unconscious
곳곳으로
is
흩어졌을
broken.
테니.
Scattered to 1,000 places.
자,
Run up!
정말로 포기할 것 같아?
You have to do much worse to make me give up. Yeah.
Heathcliff, the Earl King, falls to his knees. We were less than 10 paces from the top. We had to stop from going up the stairs no matter what. He is bound. I cannot hold him with these chains for much longer. Neutralize the target as soon as possible.
제가 저놈을 기절시켜 놓을게요.
Oh no, now Rett's unconscious. One of my many less known skills of butlers to keep their foes neutralized.
단테,
Done.
우리가 제일 먼저
Of whom
알아내야
is
할
proud he
건
should.
마왕
I don't know
히스클리프에게
who was the
모든 세계의
joking
히스클리프와
about Heathcliff
캐서린에
and
대해
Catherine's and
보여준
everywhere. One who opened his eyes to
거울 세계를 보여준 자입니다.
I see now, fellas. You only have the potential to know all things, not the knowledge of all things.
저는
If
그렇습니다.
that statement pertains to me, then yes,
그리고
but that
그건-
is... I suppose I'll find out when it's your turn. One thing at a time, Faust. Let's think about this from the very start.
알겠습니다.
Understood. The very
수련을
first question we
이어보자면
must ask is how's Catherine suddenly gained a keen
히스클리프가
interest in
갑자기
studying the mirror
전까지만
world?
해도 평범한 삶을 살고 있었던
Considering that
그녀.
she had led a very normal,
어느
relatively
순간부터 거울
larger.
세계에 대한
Maybe
총체적인
some
연구를
irregular.
계획했다는 것이 납득이 되지 않는군요.
We're on screen chat. Did I delete it? I might have deleted it when I was trying to clean up stuff. I'll set it up again, Kat. Don't worry. I'll probably get it set up tomorrow because we're getting ready to start. The fiber is gonna be installed tonight. I'll have Lock-On help me set up the chat again.
결국
So it's pretty much a given that there was something acting, someone acting behind the scenes, decking her on.
캐서린에게 거울을
You're here.
건네서 실험실을 만들도록 이끌고 더
Gaga.
나아가
Yeah.
마왕
Gaga.
히스클리프를 저택으로 초대해야만 했던 자.
Gaga. Gaga. I'm gonna fight you. See, in the mirror to Catherine, leading her to create the laboratory. One had have invited the Earl King up to this manor.
캐서린과 가까우며 심리적으로 많은 의지를
It
했던
must be
인물이군.
someone close to Catherine, someone who she heavily relied upon.
관리자님,
Except
몇 가지
manager,
수상하던 점이
to
있었습니다.
allow me to voice a few suspicions.
지하실에서 황금
You
가지를
recall what
처음
Nellie said when
발견했을
we first discovered the gold bill in the
넬리가
museum
우리에게
basement.
이렇게 소리.
저게 당신들이 찾던 황금 가지가 저건가요?
Yeah, is that the golden bow you were looking for? Alright, she did say that.
관리자님,
Couldn't know we were
유언장에는
actively seeking the gold
황금
bows.
가지를
Never
히스클리프에게
shared that
양도한다고만
information
되어
with
있었을
her.
뿐.
The only thing she should have
우리는 넬리에게 황금
known
가지를
at that stage
찾는다는
was
사실을
Catherine was
단
still
한 번도 밝힌 적이
stated
없었습니다.
that she was golden bow to Heathcliff.
그리고 복도에서
And when we
대들
encountered the
레비츠들을
dead rabbits in
조우했을
the
때
corridor,
거리에서
I think that the
붉은
word on the
안경을
street
가진
is
대들 레비츠들로부터
that we must be
보았다고
red dead rabbits with red eyes. But as you are well
알다시피
known,
거리에선 색을 볼
in
수가
the
없습니다.
streets, their eyes would not have any color.
눈색이 보이지도 않을 각도였어.
그 전부터 알고 있었던 것이겠죠.
It only means that she was already aware of the fact before we encountered them. Nellie, don't let Nellie anywhere near Heathcliff.
자, 이제 어서 옥상으로 올라가.
넬리, 왜 그쪽을 쳐다보면서 얘기하는 거야?
아직도 모르겠나? 처음부터 이 저택에 나를 초대했던 건 넬리다. 넬리가 나를 이곳으로 불러들였고 힘들리 그놈이 처참히 망하게끔 정보를 넘겨주었지. 심지어 이사벨라, 그 아이를 내게 소개시켜준 것도 넬리야. 어째서냐고는 묻지 말도록. 당연하지 않나? 우리 둘 다 이제 찾는 것에 지쳐버린 인간들이니까.
오늘 부끄럽지 않았습니다.
Wow, Nelly.
의의를 바로 세우는 데
Wow, Nin.
일조하였으니
Wow.
내일은 더 떳떳이 살아갈
와우.
수 있겠군요.
어디서 뱀 기어가는 소리 들리지 않아?
필두 출진.
Where's the lie? I'm
넬리,
fucking right now. Nelly,
네가
어.
배신을 한 거야?
trade me?
이 저택은 네 편이었던 적이 없었지.
Anna has never been on your side. Not even once.
그리고 히스클리프,
Heathcliff, I find it rather vexing. The
배신이라는
expression
표현은
betrayal.
조금
Slowly approaches Nelly. I can't imagine the level of betrayal he must feeling.
이유를,
Tell me,
이유를
tell
말해.
me why?
정말 변했네
You really
히스클리프.
changed. He
옛날
told you
같았으면
wouldn't have bothered asking even a simple
이유
question
같은
before
건
you didn't swing that big old club at my
물어보지도
skull.
너라서 물어보는 거야.
That's it because it's you!
내가
Do I really have to destroy
네 어린
even our
시절까지
childhood?
히스클리프, 너는
What are you most afraid of, Liv?
나는
I wasn't afraid of the ghosts that Miss Catherine claimed to have seen. I wasn't afraid of the tempest that sometimes shook the center, or how violent Mr. Henry would get when he was drunk.
어느 날
Yet one day I became afraid.
숨기고 말았지 뭐야. 그건
I became afraid of an old woman whose heart and body were aged beyond their years.
어느 세계에서나
Was that old woman, an old woman who suffered because you
캐서린 아가씨로
and Miss Catherine in every world,
나였지. 너와 캐서린
round and round, you and Miss
사이에
Catherine went, both plagued by the hatred,
오해와
misunderstandings,
끔찍한 집착들이 맴돌아.
terrible obsession.
모든 곳에 나는
And I, in every world, was always dragged under that wheel of destruction, suffering and struggling to my last haggardly breath, again and again.
때까지 계속 굴렀던 제일 끔찍했던
The
건
worst thing
그 모든 세계에
was that
나는
all of us were ignorant of our doom fates. I hadn't even an inkling that the two were consuming every minute of my life, little by little.
그래서
I showed it to her too.
아가씨에게도 같이 그저
I told her that
그저
it was a mirror shard that showed the beholder whatever their heart wished to see.
거울 조각은 사람의 마음에게서 무수한 균열을
Flat shards
이끌어내죠.
can make countless cracks in the heart.
평생 살아왔던
It
자신의
takes the very
모든 것을
foundation of one's
뒤흔들게 하니까요. 이제까지 노력했던
knowledge of
것이
mirror words can suck the
아무것도
meaning out of
아닌
every
것처럼
struggle,
느껴지기도 하며
everything that one has worked for in their entire life,
더 나아가서
and plants to seed doubt in
의심을
their heart
심어버리기만 자신이 나아가고 있는
Doubts
방향에 대한
about the very path
근본적인
one seeks
의심이며
in their life. It's
또 다른 세계의 낙까지
enough to make them an attempt to battle with the selves in other worlds,
그것이
that it is the
응당
right
올바른
thing.
참견이라고 넬리에게 거울을 보여준 자가
Someone had shown
있었다면
Nellie that mirror,
그자가 바라는
and that must
것이
mean precisely
그것이었겠죠.
their intended outcome.
하지만
The
그
mirror
정도의
technology that
상호작용이 가능한
allows for
거울
such high
기술은
degree of interactivity must be
그 후에는 일이 순조롭게
everything began to
진행되더군.
unravel on its own.
거울 너머에서
You conversed with someone on the other end of the mirror for a long time, someone who has suffered as much as she was.
그 실험실에
Then the
탄생되기
laboratory began to
시작했지.
take shape. Just
꿈에도
known
모르셨을 거야.
in her wildest dreams, she never once doubted me, even as she closed her eyes for the
나만큼
moon in
네가
that coffin.
의심치 않으시다고.
As naive as any other sheltered child, a caged
자라온
bird.
아이가 순진해가니
I suppose it wasn't only naivety, but also her temperament.
당연한
She was the
건가?
very kind of person who always had to be the
아가씨는
center of
모든
everything.
것이. 그래도
But please do not deny every memory we've shared together.
네가 학대당했을 때
Pity I feel for
느꼈던
you as they
영향과 언젠가는
wish that you would live your
네가
best
다른
life,
누구보다
a life
잘
better
되기를
than anyone
빌었던
else's.
마음이
For all my
진심이었어.
honest feeling.
불스러운 눈을 파내주지.
받아볼 텐가.
주라디야, 죽도록 달릴 시간이다. 목을 내놓고 있도록. 폭풍과 함께 사라져라. 직접 나서도록 할까?
아!
Is it called Nikke? The one with the girls firing from cover?
Yeah. We're gonna be playing Nikke as soon as Valestra's better. Valestra really wanted to see it. She was like one of the people that got to be a done thing. So probably in the next day or so, we're gonna play it. Not tomorrow, because I want to test out some stuff with the fiber. I don't want to de-escalate to the old Twitch profile. I do not like this one, and it's taken away a lot of my plugins.
헤어내리.
전탄격발. 주라니야, 죽도록 달릴 시간이다.
흑수묘 뒷박질 준비.
무용하군요. 틈을 끊어. 바로.
What stands before us? Her body, mind are spent, way down, and sinking into oblivion of time. Heathcliff approached Nellie. There was an odd desire in Nellie's eyes. Perhaps it was envy, perhaps it was anticipation. Gave me a mirror most beautiful, most alert, as gorgeous as a lovely manicure. Nellie shuddered, caught by an ineffable emotion, flares in a cold, detached. There I saw the kind of life that was laid out before me. Heathcliff leaped backward away from the sudden metallic noise, but it was too late. Chains had exploded from Nellie's suitcase, wrapped around Heathcliff's arm. I refuse to be bound by you. And the miss. It's done. Your Heathcliff's movements may be restricted. Maybe there was a way to use that against Nellie.
사냥을 위해서라면.
헤어내리. 숨통 끊기. 흑수묘 뒷박질 준비.
진짜 밝긴다. 돌아하니여.
불쌍하게 울부짖는 거. 흑수묘 뒷박질
I think we win. Not 100% sure yet, but she's at 100 health. Yeah, she's dead.
영원히 잠들어라.
I want the cosplay guys. I call them cosplay guys. They're just like demonic carnival goers or something,
기사린
right?
아가씨는 종종 날 힘들게 했어도
Yeah, it was difficult for
함께했던
them to have it.
생활까지 부정할
But I do
정도로
not wish to deny even the together. I even miss the late
가끔은
Mr. Earnshaw Sr. from
돌아가실 언쇼 씨도 그리워. 그래,
No,
난
I never
모든 것에
lived a
악의를
life
가지면서
full of
살지
hate,
않았어.
animosity. I'm just struggling desperately.
그저
Change my destiny.
내 미래를 바꾸기 위해 여기까지
Get
오기 위해
here, I worked myself to the bone.
치프
Trained.
버틀러가 되기
I worked
위해
harder than anyone else to become a chief
누구보다
butler.
노력해오면서
비켜.
Still endeavor to reach the rooftops. I must tell
Love
you,
it when I can beat someone who streams on a fighting games. Upside down face emoji.
아마 지금쯤이면 그
Out of the
이스크리프는
heap
옥상에
already
도달하고
there.
그리고
that is how this tale shall end.
이야기는
This is the
차라리
better
그게
end, and it's
낫지.
putting with some smallest courage to tell
그렇잖아.
someone.
그만해.
Stop it. Boys,
너희들은
believed
내가
everything I
조금만
told you.
비틀거나 다르게
Not even one
전달해도
iota of doubt. Every little twist, every little
전부
nudge I made in my
믿어버리고
tales.
있잖아.
Take it as
아니요. 아무 편지도 오지 않았어요, 아가씨. 어디서 분명 잘 살고 있을 거예요. 초대장은 제 쪽에서 보낼게요. 아가씨에게 편지 한 통 없었던 히스클리프지만 이 저택에 돌아올 수밖에 없도록. 뜯어보지 않으셨어. 그 고집은 아무도 꺾을 수가 없을 거야. 아무도.
누구보다 나와 다른 사람들을 휘둘러 왔으면서
she's
점점
the one that
너희들은
burned them.
직접 이야기를 하지 않고 묻지도 않아. 그런 나태함을 가지고서도 앞으로 계속 끝난 거야.
No more. This
이야기는
tale
여기서
ends here.
끝이라고.
Do you have an old radio filter? Curious.
오늘 부끄럽지
Oh,
않았습니다.
radio filter.
의의를 바로 세우는 데 일조하였으니 내일은 더 떳떳이 살아갈 수 있겠군요.
Finish the chapter, guys. I'm on chapter 7. Celebrate! I think I'm on chapter 7 at least. Nelly was right. Nelly was right. You flipped the arrow canary disappeared into the tops. The only chance Virgilus gave us, the awakening I managed with my clock. Very last hope of hope.
그래,
It's
끝나버렸어. 색깔이
in this
끊임없이
vortex of
섞여든다.
colors.
잠깐 동안
Boka looking pretty
Into the
wild
heart that
today.
once gleamed.
회색이 칠해지고
Looking pretty wild, high art.
또다시 핏빛이
Flash of bloody
칠해지다가
red paint, splashes of fake
빛바랜
colors.
색으로도 덧들여서 어느덧 내
Nothing but
색깔은
black now.
아무에게도 보이지 않는
While
보일
necessary
필요조차 없는
colors,
새까만
black now.
밤의색 뒷골목에색
color of back street. At
또다시
the power hour. Where did Heathcliff go?
그러게요.
he
히스클리프
disappeared all
씨가
of a
갑자기
sudden.
무슨 소리야?
Right here.
난 여기 있잖아.
뻔한 결말이지. 또다시 뒷골목으로 돌아갔을 거야. 우리 히스클리프에게
Predictable
그것만큼
end.
잘 어울리는 곳은 없었을
Back
테니.
street. These were our dear.
불쌍한 히스클리프.
Poor Heathcliff.
이번에도
Nothing but
패배와
despair.
그만해.
Stop.
듣고 싶지 않아.
Stop it. I don't want to hear any more of it.
딱하지.
Pitiful, isn't he? Not have changed one bit, no matter how much time he spent.
마왕이자
they're
악마가
okay.
되어서 돌아온
Devil.
히스클리프의
Very same end that'll
말로지.
wait to you. I disagree. You probably can't hear anything I'm saying, but I still do. Because
이곳에 더 이상 있고 싶지 않아.
결국 린튼이랑 결혼해야겠지. 지금 히스클리프와 결혼하면 내 품위가 떨어지고 말 거니까.
진짜 맞아.
Bloody hell, it's this.
방 안에서는
Kathy and Nelly must be talking about me in that room.
나에 대한 서둘러
I have to get out of
나가야겠어.
here. I have to say
더 이상
I have to
듣고
say unless
있다가는
my heart will crack
내
and fall
마음이
apart.
분명 산산조각
Till
나다
it
못해
completely
터져버릴
shattered.
테니까. 근데
This bloody clock noise in the back.
내가 얼마나
Only me
고통받더라도
that time's passing him.
시간은 근데
Lady,
더 기다린다고
That'd be
뭐가
time.
바뀌지?
past you.
더 기다린다고 뭐가
What difference would it? Fine.
됐어.
I'll wait a little. So shut up and.
린튼과 결혼한다면 히스클리프를 더 나은 사람으로 만들어줄 수 있어.
Hey, Lindsay, give me the help you. I could make him a better person.
그러니까 그 애는
Just never know the
내가
immense love I
자기를
have for
얼마나
him.
사랑하는지.
아니야. 열려있는 그 문을 도로 닫고 싶지 않아. 여전히 두렵고 겁이 나.
Feel terrified,
그럼에도
scared even. But
미안해 캐시.
Cathy, sorry.
너를 실망시켰어. 왜냐하면 나는
I was too afraid to hear your truth.
네 진심을 알아.
I
이
know
미래는
this future that will never come
우리에게
true.
다시
Not
올
for
수 없을. 내
Speaking of
마음속에
wild, I'm trying the
우리를
new
맞췄지.
update for MHW. Hopefully I don't die.
direct everything with my hesitate.
그리고 그건
I hurt more
우리뿐만이
than
아니야.
just us. I hurt Nelly too.
넬리도 이젠
I have
내가 망가뜨린 것들을
to start fixing.
고쳐야 할
That's
시간이야.
right. Because I don't want my Heath to live the rest of his life in ruin. That is why, despite everything, I want
Chatu
to put the torch
Redemo.
onto the rooftop. Canto Redeemer?
저 꽃들은
Flowers bloom in place like
척박한
desolate.
황무지나 가파른 절벽에서 피어나. 그래서 겉보기엔
They're bloom.
항상 고독하고 쓸쓸해 보이지. 그럼에도 내가 이 꽃을
Want
제일
to know why
좋아하는
I
이유를
still want to
말해줄까?
flower them out?
다른 꽃들은
All
전부
the flowers
말라
with their color,
비틀어지고
the fade is
희끗하게 변해가는 이 꽃은
This flower, even
시들고
as it withers,
말라가도
Bokath
색깔은
one
처음과
small.
같이 똑같더라고.
no!
그래서 난 네가
When you're
없을
gone,
땐
I will dry these
이
flowers and
꽃들을
decorate my
말려서
room with
반지를?
like make flowers.
바보 같은
I'll
소리
say
하지 마. 너를 두고
Why would I
내가
ever
왜
leave you?
없어지겠어? 멍청하게도 지금까지 이 말의 의미를 모른 채로 살고
Once
있었어.
realize what you.
개설인
Everything you said, Catherine.
너의 모든 말들.
Expressive.
나 돌아왔다.
Boy, I'm back. You quit.
어디로 사라졌던
Where the hell did you go?
거예요?
You put out existence. But the
그러다
lightning
치고는
struck in.
괜찮은 건가요?
아니
It hurts. It hurts like hell, but
나는 너를
I will move
내버려두고
past you and make my way up to the
올라갈
rooftop,
거야,
Nelly.
넬리.
Or what?
뭐?
마왕
Leaf
히스클리프
Catherican will not be my
회장님의
future.
미래가 너와 그놈은
You,
모든 걸 알고
him,
있음에도
both had
같은
access to every
선택을
knowledge,
선택하지.
but one made the same choices anyway.
나는 달라.
Not me. I'm going to make a
다른
difference.
선택을 할 거야.
Thank you so much
지금까지
for
우리의
looking after us,
공로를
Nelly.
가느라 수고
It must have been
많았어,
very hard.
넬리.
캐서린 씨가
Among the three
유언장에
individuals
써놓았던
Happened
세
to
명의
know.
인물들 그중
Kimberly and Lynch are known both clearly to see.
서류상
It can be said that at least on paper, the ownership of Withering House has
히스클리프
has
씨로
been
넘어가게
transferred
될
to
수도
him.
있겠군요.
네가 원하던 대로 자유라는 미래를
I'll give you
줄게.
I'll give you them.
그러니까
Start writing as
마음대로
you will.
써나가 보던 네 혼자만의
Write your own
기억이든
tale.
뭐든 간에
Whatever else you wish to do. And they collapsed to the floor, making an odd noise. It sounded like a mixture of laughter and sobbing. Free to go. I've been free. And I can finally.
뭐해?
The hell are you lot doing down here? Fapping about? Come on up. For the first time, I really have no idea what you're thinking right
생각?
thinking.
내가
I don't want you
언제
to think
그딴
that
걸
hard,
깊게
mate.
한 적이 있었나? 그냥
I just clearly
내가
know what I
무엇을
have
해야
to do.
할지 분명하게 그래서 그래.
So. Earl King Heathcliff waits on top. I was on the rooftop, just as Faust expected. Powerful and oppressive energy that struck him had only grown more fierce since our last encounter. It was supposed because the golden bow in the pure form of humanity. Heathcliff watched us stumbling up the stairs. He lowers Catherine's coffin to the rooftop floor.
형편없는 결말이지.
Sorry ending tale, is it not?
나는
I have no
힘들게
idea
말린
of the lengths
그
I've gone to destroy both Henley and Linton. How much I've
지독도에
pushed myself to the brink again and
스스로를
again.
몰아세워. 이것은 나만의 천국이다.
My only
거의 다
heaven.
이르렀지.
It's finally within my reach. Heaven?
천국?
This shite is your idea
꼴 보고도
of
그런
a
말이
heaven?
나오냐? 똑바로 봐.
Look again! You're in
지옥의
hell!
한가운데 있는
Right
거야.
in the middle of it.
캐서린이 죽었다는 사실을 알게 된
When I heard the news of Catherine's passing,
나는
I began to see her face in all
모든
things.
곳에서부터 캐서린을 보. 심지어 내 얼굴을 볼 때.
My very own face brought back her memory. Everything in the world became an unending reminder of who Catherine was.
나에게 계속해서 알려줘. 캐서린은 이 세상에 틀림없이
Reminder of the
존재했지만
fact that she once existed, only to be forever lost because of me.
죽어버린 그러니까.
But to breathe, to let my heart.
숨을 쉬고
I had to think of nothing but that singular wish.
변함없이
The burning, unchanging desire, my wish.
모든 세계
Fill every Heathcliff in every world?
그래.
Yes. That singular wish is the ultimate proof of my love.
내 사랑의 증명이었어. 많은 히스클리프.
Whom I can't pay. I have seen many versions of me.
하거나 목숨을
Some
구하라.
grew wrath, some begged for mercy.
결국은 유쾌하지 않은 일이었지.
But the end, all admitted they had perished for the good of Catherine and willingly forfeited their love. I find no pleasure in my work.
세상에
How could I?
히스클리프를 사랑하는
Could
사람이
I
아무도 남아
be
있지 않으며
in my decision
그걸
to slay
알면서
those poor, wretched
이
souls?
손으로 히스클리프를 죽이기 위해
Would all of
돌아다니는
them die, so alone, unloved, all that is living by the world?
그거
I can't do his voice anymore. It's too
히스클리프는 죽어도 아무도
gravelly on my
물어주지
voice.
않아.
But you
그래서
know,
내가 대신해서
no
물어주고
one ever puts death. So the task falls to me to bury them, shed my tears for them. Yet only silence shall attend my own.
아니야.
No,
네 방법은 틀렸어.
it's all wrong.
물론 캐서린을
Of course, I would have
행복하게
given
했을
anything to make Catherine
난
happy,
무엇이든
anything.
바쳤을
But
거야. 모든 세계를
even you, who
보았던
saw the
너라고
10 possibilities of every world,
하나는
missed something.
끝까지 깨닫지 못.
무슨
What do you
말이지?
mean?
어떤 세계에서든
You said that in every world, Catherine and
캐서린과
Heathcliff were destined to be
히스클리프는
miserable, didn't you?
항상 비참하고 불행하지만 아주
But we
작은
could have been happy.
것만으로도 행복해질 수
Want me
있었어.
to do it?
Do what?
Bokath one lurker, did you know gravel isn't good for your voice?
Dismissed. That small is happiness.
아니야.
No, such world exists.
세상은 없나?
Because of me, no,
우리의
us.
존재로 인해
Because of
캐서린은
our
반드시
existence, Catherine will.
답답하네.
Bloody
우리의
hell.
존재 자체가
I'm
문제가
telling you that it's got
아니었다니까.
nothing to do with our
그렇게 믿고
existence.
싶은 내가 문제였지.
The problem was that I wanted to believe it was.
그냥
All I had to do,
그냥 그 문에
all I
열고
had to do was
들어가서
get over my embarrassment.
무서워도
That little fear.
부끄러웠어도
I just had to
아주
scrounge up
죽음의
the
용기를 내서 말을
most
걸면 되는
morsel of
거였어.
courage to open the door and talk to her.
그걸
But how will you prove your theory when we have nothing left to
우리에겐
prove with it?
남은 게 아무것도 없네. 캐서린은
When my Catherine is long gone.
맞아.
Right.
네 놈 말대로
I can't change the past like you said. I can't prove it to you either.
내가
Maybe
무슨 짓을
none of
하든
this matters in the
캐서린
and Catherine might not never wake up again. No matter what I do, but
그럼에도 나는 옥상에
I'm here
왔어.
anyway, on this roof.
이게
You understand
무슨
what that
뜻인
means?
줄 알겠냐? 너나 나나 서로
You,
망한
me,
새끼들인 건
We're
맞지만
both wretches. I understand that.
난 너처럼
But
모든 원인을
I refuse to
없애겠다며
break
잡아
like you,
죽이고 다니지
leaping
않을
from world to
거라고.
world, seeking to kill everyone that deemed to be the cause of that misery.
마음이 어디
네가 무슨 말을 하든 바뀌는 건 없다. 히스클리프.
No matter how broken my heart has become,
나는 너를
your
죽이고
speech rings
But
hollow.
Catherine- Hi, boy.
넘어갈 거니까.
For the outcome is already decided. I will end your life. Leap over to the next one to do the same.
그럼 뭘 기다리는
What the
건데?
hell are you waiting for? Your struggle is meaningless. You cannot destroy the golden bow.
부술 수는
I can't
없어도
destroy it, no.
망가뜨리는
But I
건
can stop it
가능하지.
from arcing. You mean to
죽이겠다고?
kill me? You?
아니,
No, I will
네
just stab
소원대로
myself, just as you
나를
wish.
기르겠다.
What?
I see. I don't exactly understand why, but this
뭐
although being a beautiful flight is necessarily part of your plan, isn't it? What if I just drained his powers? That cocked up your grand scheme, won't it? How do you even know that, Heathcliff? I ain't educated. But you know, I'm good at sniffing these out. Catherine, I'm back. Please, open the door. Why did you stab yourself? Is this how you wanted this to end? Because I need Cathy in every corner of this manor to hear my call. What I've seen, the golden bow connects the hearts together. Look, I'm flying by the seat of my trousers here. What are you? Catherine has become withering hides itself. I don't understand how that happened. But Cathy, if she saw the same mirror that Nellie and this git peered into, if her heart was the same as mine all along. Now that I think back on it, from the moment we set foot upon this manor, Wuthering Heights kept pushing me away while the diary continued to soothe me. You were never honest, Cathy. Both of us. Heathcliff, what are you talking about? The diary flips through its pages until it comes to a stop on the last page.
히스클리프, 그거 알아?
You like to hear a story,
아주 오래전
long ago,
조세핀이 들려준 이야기가
long time
있었어.
ago, Josephine told me a little tale.
이 저택 아래에 있는
She said that there
아주
is a deep,
오래되고
ancient river
깊은
flowing
강이 흐르고
beneath
있다고
the
했지.
manor.
터가 좋지 않으니
Every
아무것도
architect said
세우면 안
that this was
된다고
not a good place to build
수많은
anything, let alone
건축가가
a
입을
house.
모아서 말했다.
And nothing should ever be built atop this hill.
그럼에도 이 워더링
Wuthering
하이츠는
Heights was built here
세워졌어.
nonetheless.
보이지 않는 이 깊은
Over
지하의
the
강이
unseen
있어.
hypogene.
그리고 나는 어렸을 때부터
When I was a child,
이
I saw the ghost
저택에서
of my late
돌아가신
mother
엄마의
wandering the
유령을
halls of
보곤
this.
했어. 넬리,
Maybe,
유령
did you see that
보여?
ghost?
무슨 소리를 하는 거야,
Oh,
아가씨.
genius.
유령
There's such
같은
thing
건
as
없다니까. 그러게, 제가 낯선
Don't check it
거라서
out like I asked you
뻔뻔히
to.
잠들었어야죠. 마님, 다행히도 그걸 보는
Thankfully,
건
I
나
wasn't the only
혼자만이
one
아닌
to see
듯했지.
ghosts.
이 조세피는
Josephine,
마님이 다시 돌아올
knew
줄
that you would
알고
one day
있었어요.
return to our side.
저 밑에
The
흐르는
river flowing
강물이
beneath these lands would bring your
마님을
grace
다시
back to
이
this
저택으로
manor.
데리고 올 거 그렇게.
That should my
제가 이
duties at this
집에서의
manor be
임무를 다
complete.
끝내면
You would allow me to drink the river's waters.
그리고 그건
I've
내가
repeatedly
자라날
seen that
때까지
vision as I
계속해서
grew up.
보였지. 히스클리프가 떠나고 모든 의욕을 잃어버린 나에게
As Heathcliff left me, I thought I lost every will to live.
넬리는 거울
And they
조각을
brought me
보여줬어. 아가씨, 제가 신기한 거울을
I
하나
found this
얻어왔어요.
mirror.
재밌는 것들이 막
Usually fascinating things that
보이더라고요.
place is a magic mirror
요술
of
거울인가
sorts.
봐요. 아가씨는 이런
But she might enjoy it
발명품을
in its dimension.
좋아하실 거. 그 거울 속에서 나는 수도 없이 많은
That mirror, I
히스클리프와
saw
나를
infinite
보았어.
variations.
히스클리프는 나로 인해
Pulled
황폐.
Heathcliff to the utter abyss of desolation. He felt cold and unhappy, died in black hole.
그건 마치 처음부터
It
짜여진
was true his
운명같았어.
fate was already written to me. No matter what
어떤
he did, he would
식으로든
always
반드시
remain a wretched day.
창조가. 저기 보여?
See that?
다른
I see
이름이 또
another
보이고
ghost.
있어. 아가씨,
So
상태가
very
많이 안
pleased not.
좋아요.
Let the chill winds
찬바람 쐬지
spread.
말고 저 유령을 왜 계속 슬프게 울고 있지? 그리고 왜
Why does that
나한테
ghost
이쁜
weep so
걸까?
tragically? Why does she feel appear so?
나
Let's
거울을
gaze into the
맞아봐야겠어.
mirror and know.
나는 히스클리프가 행복해질 수 있는 유일한 길을 찾아내고 싶어서.
I wish to find that single strain of possibility where he happy.
밤새도록 그 거울을
I gaze into that mirror night after night, night after night.
두 눈에서 피눈물이
The blood
흘릴
began to stream
때까지
down my
봤어.
cheeks. Places deep.
그러다 계속
The end of
들려왔던
the
비명
ceaseless
소리
wailing.
끝에 가장 절망하는
I
캐서린들을
found
만나게
the
됐어.
Catherine who takes there.
너는 모든 세상에서 제일 고통스럽게 소리 지르고
Well, the
있는
Catherine.
히스클리프네.
Barely is he? Girls I have seen.
이 세계에서 히스클리프는
Because in this world,
나 때문에
I'm
먼저
Heathcliff's murderer.
죽어버렸으니까.
We were just like you, desperately searching through every world we peered past the mirror. But in no world are Heathcliff and I together in happiness. Our tale always ends in tragedy. The suffering is all that remains. I have nothing to live for alone. I have no reason to go on.
모든 히스클리프는 왜 항상 행복해질 수
Why can't
없을까?
Heathcliff be happy?
어째서?
Why can't any Heathcliff be allowed even an ounce of happiness?
답은 하나야.
There is but one,
우리 탓이.
that we are the cause of his misery.
Because Catherine's existence is what brings misfortune to Heathcliff.
히스클리프는 모든 히스클리프가 불행한 건 나의 탓. 모든 세계에 내가
If I were to
없어진다면
know existence,
모든
will every
히스클리프는
Heathcliff
행복해질
and every
수
world
있는
find
거야.
happiness?
그래. 그러니까 이제라도
Think of
늦지
every
않았어.
remaining Heathcliff.
우리를 너의 세계에 초대해줘.
Invite us to your world beyond,
제일
so that we
먼저
may kill you first.
이곳에 너를 줄 그 다음
Move on to
세계로
the next, kill
넘어가자.
Catherine of a different world again and again.
그러면 히스클리프들은 천국에 도달할 수 있구나.
Only then can every Heathcliff
내가 없는
reach his own
천국.
heaven. Heaven where I no longer exist.
그제야 모든 굴레가 풀리는 느낌이었어.
Felt this through I was freed from the heavy yoke.
그건 너무나 당연히도 내가
Felt this through
해야 할
this
일
was
같았어.
precisely what I was meant to do.
나는 모든 히스클리프를 사랑하니까.
I love every Heath
그 애는
because he deserves to be
행복해져야
happy.
마땅한 말씀하신 대로 뒷골목의 연줄을 좀
I've done as you ordered.
이용해서
I've used my connections backstreet.
힌들리치를 파산시켰어요. 도박에서 모든 재산을
I heard he
완전히
gave-
잃었다고 하더라고요.
away.
넬리가 아는 사람의 도움을 받아
I used Nellie who asked her acquaintance to
힌들리
bankrupt
오빠를
my brother.
파산시켜
Then
워더링
I took
하이츠를
ownership of
빼앗았어.
Southern Heights from him. Hi, boy.
결과는 걱정 마세요.
Don't worry about the results.
이미 몇 번
Done
비슷한
similar
실험을 해본
experiments
적이
in the
있으니
past.
실험실 준비만 잘
We'll work out
된다면
as long as the laboratory is ready. Certainly.
실험실은 말한 대로
Laboratory
다
will be
준비해 놓을
completed
거야.
as you have
얼마가
requested.
들든
Price is done.
상관없어. 그리고 계속
Like I've told you,
말씀드리는
repeat.
거지만 이 방식은
This method will
본인의
overwrite your
몸에
identity.
새로운
with that of
인격이 더
another.
씌워지는 겁니다. 그러려면
To
그
say your
몸에
body will be
남아있는
free of
의식은
consciousness.
없어요. 그래야지만
We've
온전한
learned from the
인격의
previous
소환이
experiment that full,
가능해진다는
complete
것.
identities can be only when
예전의
the body
실험을
is
통해
empty.
증명해. 나는 캐서린을 초대하기 위해 지하실에 거대한 실험실을 설치했어.
I installed a massive laboratory in our basement and invite Catherine to.
린슨의 도움을 받아
I acquired the golden bow
환경을
of them. However,
인격을 온전한 형태로 소환하는 것은
Given a
굉장히
fully
큰
intact
에너지가
identity.
주는 일이야.
incredible power consumed.
하나의 황금
Single golden bow
가지로는
won't be enough
부족해.
power.
하지만
Luckily for
다행히
you, we have just procured
우리도
ourselves a golden bow.
황금 가지를 옥상에 꽂은 이 황금 가지가
Golden
에너지를
bow,
모아
once installed on the roof,
실험실에
it'll
있는
collect all
황금
the necessary.
가지까지 연결해 줄 거야. 당신 정말 친절하시네요.
I finally beat him, Wild. Okay.
제가 무엇을 지불하면
What
되나요?
kind of payment do you ask him?
우린 돈은
Not
필요하지
monetary,
않아.
that's for sure.
대신에 반죽을 만들게
Allow us to make a
해줄래?
dough. That is all
그걸
I ask.
내 반죽 그래.
Dough? Yes, a pure,
아무것도
uncontained.
섞이지 않아.
I mean,
어서
Please.
초대해줘.
please.
조만간
Alright,
실험이
should we
완성될
complete?
거야. 넬리? 이젠 유령이 무섭지
No longer
않아.
fear the ghosts.
모든 두려움은
With all fear stem
무지에서부터 나오는
its origin.
것이니까. 그래서 나는
That is why I was
히스클리프와
afraid of
말하는 게
talking
그렇게
to
무서웠나 봐. 까마득한 그
because I could
마음을
not know. I
나는 알
understand his
수가
ever
없어서. 내가 유령이라고 생각했던
what I had
것은
thought to be ghosts were just
다른
us from
세계에서
other world,
우리였어. 비참해지고
suffering in wretched
고통스러워하지만
pain. Harder than man
나를
is still
죽이기 위해
tormented.
이 저택을 헤매고 있는 날. 자, 당신의
Now after
관에
lightning strikes 7
7번의
times upon your
타락을 치고는 다른 세계에서
the
넘어올
path
수
to the
있는
other world will
길을
open,
열고
summoning the Catherine you want.
당신이 바라는 린슨도 행복할 거야.
I'm certain that happy.
당신이 사랑하는
Because you're doing
나를
this for
위해
me?
하는 일이니까.
관을 닫으면 당신은 다시 눈을 뜨지 못해.
Which is often that's it. Don't ever open your eyes again.
알고 있. 하지만 이게
I know.
끝이 아니야.
But it's not the end. I
언제
will always be watching
어디서든
over.
당신
당신이 바라는 건 전부
Everything
이루어놓겠어.
shall be as you.
좋은 꿈 꾸게, 내 사랑.
그
Oh,
반죽은
such
꽤
high purity.
순도가 높은 거라
Pretty much it.
무엇이든 될 수 있고 내가 원하는 건
What I seek
그
lies beyond that
반죽보다는
though.
그걸
Something more
넘어서
primordial, something
가장
that far
처음일
beginning of
거야.
all things.
어딘가에 돌아올
But for
생각도
you, I
없는
present
히스클리프보다는 오로지
Not your Heathcliff who left you
캐서린만을
a
위한
word.
히스클리프.
Doesn't even care to return.
그러니까
A Heathcliff exists
당신만을
for
위한
Catherine and only
히스클리프.
Catherine.
그리고
The river that blows flows from her will be of
저택
great
아래
help to
흐르고
both of
있는
us.
그 강. 당신의 의식은 영영 사라지는 게 아닐 수도.
Maybe your consciousness
세계
lost
가장
forever.
밑바닥에
Because the
흐르는
deepest
이
river
강은
arrests them.
의식을 붙잡아 어딘가에서
Perhaps you will have
이
a
모든
front
것을
seat to everything
지켜보는
that is
것도 좋겠다.
transpire.
나만을 위한 히스클리프.
Heathcliff, it's just me.
그게 무슨 말이야? 그리고
Why am I watching
나는
you?
왜 이 모든 걸 내가 내 말이
Where am I?
들리긴
Right
하는
here.
거야? 아무 걱정하지 마요.
Make sure there's somebody ritualist resounding success.
그리고
In case you forget,
혹시나
remember to
말하는
hold
것이지만
that fast. Remember that.
마음
Oh, this is
단단히
good for
먹고
the Heathcliff.
가렴.
Loves him.
이
Hawk turns to revive Heathcliff, who stabbed himself with the golden bow. Catherine.
소리.
Catherine from a distant world is slowly from the coffin to the other world Heathcliff is carrying. Golden pulled it, and pale Heathcliff began to return to whence it came. Back to where Heathcliff tore it from, like it was meant to be.
지정 보호 구역의 목표 위치로 돌격 중.
Catherine. Heathcliff desired so desperately, walking out the coffin, her eyes open.
아니야.
Yet, no. Seventh flight has been overwritten by a Catherine from a different world. Please don't do this, Catherine. I endure everything for you. Everything in the matter. Everything I suffered out there. All I ever wanted was to see you again, to return to this manor, to meet you. Space surrounding Catherine, who is screaming and wailing, begins to bend and retract as if something has gone wrong. Why have you changed your mind? Have you forgotten our witch? This McPalace is nice watching how he suffers. The suffering that we have inflicted upon him. No. It's different. There's only one person who can tell me this. Does not matter to you what happens to every Cupid in every world? Are you truly so selfish that you feel detached from its consequences? I am Heathcliff. My greatest misery since
It is time for Wild Hunt Solo.
Okay, Cat. I've watched and felt beginning from my very thought and living in himself. All else remains. If he were annihilated, no Catherine would seem a part of that world any longer.
캐시! 어딘가에 네가 느껴져!
Yes, thank
어디지?
you. You're here somewhere. Where are you?
How wild.
Guys, shut up.
캐서린 씨의 의지가
Likely that
개입되고
this
있는
Catherine
것이
chose in
주요 원인으로
family.
캐서린 씨가
He's refusing
소원을
this.
거부하고 있다는.
Do not instruct me! Something means you love your Heathcliff is true.
어디 있지? 내게로 와, 캐서린! 어딘가에 네 목소리가 들려. 아, 제발. 네 놈이 어떤 히스클리프든지 상관없다. 모든 캐서린을 나의 품으로!
위험인물 발견. 제압할게요. 자! 숨통 끊기.
듀라니아, 죽도록 달릴 시간이다.
불가 위압. 막아내는 다리.
저 발긴다. 듀라하니아.
대검 방어. 흑수명 뜀박질 춤.
다소 즐겁군.
대검 방어.
총알값 아까울 놈은 아니.
속에서
대검 방어.
전력으로 상대하라.
전탄격발.
Holy crap.
진짜 즐
즐거운 시간이었는데 불가 위야 막아내지 못하리.
Holy crap!
나야 히스클리프, 제발 나를 다시 받아줘.
Read her passive before attacking.
Read her passive. Oh.
대검 방어.
I don't understand.
베어내리.
최선의 방어를.
Oh, that's like a buff?
위험인물 발견. 제압할게.
That's so dumb.
틈새로 바로
드디어 죽도록 달릴 시간이다.
How am I not able to clash against her?
전력으로 상대해봐. 전탄격발.
대검 방어.
과연
헤어내리.
저 밝긴다. 돌아가니요.
Can you hear me? Can you hear my voice? The unfamiliar voice echoing directly into my head. Is this the sound coming directly from the golden bow? Hear that too, Clockhead? Around to look at Heathcliff. He appears exhausted from the prolonged battle, both body and spirit. The blow that once pierced his chest was long removed from after my clock turned, but its influence seemed to be lingering for some reason. Catherine? Not at all what I wish for, no. I carefully asked. The other shadows follow suit, prepared for battle. Ooh, haze with all my Rupture boys.
부디 고통 속에서 깨어나게. 나의 계절이.
I'm so confused at what's supposed to be happening here.
위험인물 발견. 제압할게요.
받을 수 없다면 직접 후회를 새겨주지.
대검 방어.
직접 나서도록 할까?
대검 방어.
주라니야, 죽도록 달릴 시간이다. 목을 내놓고 있도록. 계속해봐라. 이 폭풍이 잦아들 때까지.
불가 위압 막아내지 못하리.
대검 방어.
I had feels with the voice once again. What's hilarious is it can. It's just OBS constantly flickering out. It's the internet. And I don't know when it's connected and when it's not. Because it's not even being consistent anymore on that front. So hopefully the fiber fixes it. Never should have summoned that Catherine here. I thought Heathcliff would never have to suffer again. Every Heathcliff, every Catherine to know. No, immediately knew what I was going for and leapt towards the hand. This can't be! Good, we caught her off guard and neutralized the hand. I instinctively knew that we were so close.
불가 위압 막아내지 못해.
받아볼 텐가.
바로 해주시죠.
받을 수 없다면 직접 후회를 새겨주지. 네 눈을 보면서 죽어갈 테니 목을 내놓고 있도록 꿈속에서 계속해봐라. 통의 밑바닥 속에서 통이 찾아질 때까지.
This is Cathy's coffin. So cold and dark inside. Remain trapped here all along. Just for my happiness. You who hated me so much, so much. Only I waited to hear your words to the end. Only I didn't run away. Only I approached you to talk to you first. What a witless mess I am, but... Well, it's so pointless. You should have remained there. Suffocate the worst regret of your life. I won't run anymore. Not here at the end of all things. I know it's too late, but I will take this chance before it even passes. Even this passes forever. Even if this chance won't lead me to happiness. Even if this path won't end with your happiness. Because I know for certain that as long as our worlds are left unsaid, no one will ever be happy. Right! To wish for your happiness even without talking to you first, out of fear. I should have never done that. I was wrong. I think. I heard Cathy's voice.
위험인물 발견. 제압할게.
받을 수 없다면 직접 후회를 새겨주지.
대검 방어. 지원 요청을.
너희에게 안식은 없다. 목을 내놓고 있도록. 주라니야. 죽도록 달릴
How did
시간이다.
she die? She's not supposed to be able to be killed.
목을 내놓고 있도록. 직접 후회를 새겨주지. 숨을 담아라. 비참하게 다시.
I'm so mad. Catherine! Hi, he's so happy. So mad.
손가락소리.
I literally got to the end.
상관없다. 나는 다시 돌아온다. 워더링 하이츠를 통째로 씹어먹을 그 수.
The reason I lost is somehow they killed her. How did they kill her? That doesn't even make sense. That's why I was using her. She's a good, like, backup. I don't know, like, what else I could do. go high level a few instead.
어디서 뱀 기어가는 소리
Maybe
들리지?
that'll help. I would give Heathcliff 2 slots by not bringing someone else if possible. With a level 55.
어디 있지? 내게로 와, 개소린! 어딘가에 네 목소리가 들려.
Use the Catherine ID for Ishmael. I don't have Catherine. I would wish I had Catherine.
이놈이 어떤 히스클리프인지
I guess support.
상관없다. 모든
Yeah, I could probably do that.
나의 품으로!
Let me try that. He's Mimi, the wild. There is a... God damn it, I got one guide.
의사는 범인이었던 지난 날과
명을 걸맞는 곳.
이제야 부르나.
필두 출진.
Got one guide. Can't believe you fell for that. Pretty wild. You're all in timeout. You're all in timeout. God damn it. Never been memed this so hard. We'll try one more time, and then we'll try to finish it tomorrow if we don't finish today.
어딘가에 네 목소리가 들려. 아, 제발. 네놈이 어떤 히스클리프든지 상관없다. 모든 캐서린을 나의 품으로!
I'm confused.
목을 내놓고 있도록.
숨통 끊기.
주라디야, 죽도록 달릴 시간이다.
I hate these unclashables.
목을 내놓고 있도록. 속에서 듀라니아 죽도록 달릴 시간이다.
흑수며 뒷박질 준비.
나야 히스클리프, 제발 나를 다시 받아줘.
헤어내리.
전탄격발. 받을 수 없다면 직접 후회를 새겨주지. 직접 그의 고통 속에서 깨어나게 나의 개살인. 목을 내놓고 있도록.
Okay, do 6. Eventful.
총알값 아까울 놈은
듀라니아 죽도록 달릴 시간이다.
흡수며 뒷박질춤.
계속해봐라. 이 폭풍이 잦아들 때까지.
I think I just lose because of that, right? I'm pretty sure I just lose.
불가 위압. 막아내지 못하리.
Oh, because she couldn't block that one attack.
받아볼 텐가. 전력으로 상대해봐.
전탄격발.
Oh! I think I'm doing slightly better. Slightly.
받아볼 텐가.
받아둘 수 없다면 직접 후회를 새겨주세요.
받아볼 텐가.
자! 숨통 끊기.
듀라니아, 죽도록 달릴 시간이다.
받아볼 텐가.
받아둘 수 없다면 직접 후회를 새겨주세요. 직접 밝긴다. 듀라니아. 분해하면서 죽어갈 테니.
받아볼 테니까.
아직 죽지 마라.
정탄 격발. 모두가 공통의 밑바닥 속에서 몸부림치기를. 주라니야, 죽도록 달릴 시간이다.
불가 위야 막아내지 못하리. 이 전투는 승리할 거예요.
This battle will conclude with a victory!
흑수묘 뒷박질 춤.
받을 수 없다면 직접 후회를 새겨주지.
이 전투는 승리할 거예요.
Let's go!
직접 나서도록 할까?
Mouse knows all.
불가 위야 막아내지
그렇게 서 있으니 목이 떨어졌어.
I did it!
와 함께 사라져라. 우리에게 안식은 없다.
Mouse, if things don't get any better, what will happen to them?
히스클리프 씨를
How can Heathcliff, once he kills Heathcliff of this world for good, leap over to the other worlds to slay other versions of Heathcliff?
캐서린의 소환이
Catherine summoning
성공하면
sleep. You'll become another Catherine who leaps between every world, creating more Catherines like herself.
캐서린
But in
그 끝엔
Moon where there's nothing but silence and
이 히스클리프와
lamentation
캐서린.
on both Heathcliff and Catherine.
둘만의
Sound coming from my device. Catherine Dante. I see that you write a diary of your own. I wouldn't call it a diary. It's not like I record what happens every day in here. It counts as a diary still. A record of your life. I suppose it is. Catherine? Before the break of dawn, during the quietest hours of the day, I would write in my diary. Especially on days where I suffered from fevers. I could not bear to keep going without vomiting every thought of mine on paper. I was always honest with my diary, but I think that I could never be honest with you. I hid my true feelings from the ones I love, while refusing to communicate myself. I became angry at those who couldn't understand. Heathcliff shall never know. Never how much I have to know. How did you? I needed a lot of courage to get here. Catherine. It's all easy for you to topple me. For you to ground me up until I'm nothing. I was so happy whenever you came to visit me. A single glance from you in my direction could brighten my entire day. Or almost like a calamity. I've always loved that very calamity that swept over me like the tempest, Catherine. Thank you for having the courage.
Why is the company Limbus?
Finally, our hearts are no longer broken apart. Dante, may I borrow your diary for me? Limbo has far more impressive powers than any of us could ever imagined. What powers? It's been bringing your wishes to reality, has it not? So, key to my Heathcliff's happiness is in your diary. By down at the screen of my device I carried, and I used to think nothing but a tool for recording things. Okay. Hello? Hello? I'm guessing I clear all Cathy, right? Or do I? What do I do? Which one do I do, guys? If there's a good choice here, I want to make the good choice.
먼저 말해줘서 고마워, 히스클리프.
So much for the first one to talk.
나도
Don't love
모든
every
세계의
Heathcliff in every
히스클리프가
world.
아닌 지금의 너를
I love you as you are now. Every world of possibilities that may or may not have been. Every Catherine and Heathcliff of all worlds called out to each other, feeling the echoes of their partners. They struggle for the one last unseen embrace.
캐시!
Cathy! I wish to have you in my embrace again. I felt your presence all along. I never forsaken you have been haunting me.
분명 알고 있었지. 딱
You're lying up beneath the cold earth. You're beside me, are you not? It's not breaking your heart. I'm breaking it. And in breaking it, you have broken mine. Do come to me, Heathcliff. Lift me away. Embrace me in your heart. The gun's heat is too cold. My body is turning into ice. Only by your work shall the frost thaw. Millions of worlds made real by Catherine and Heathcliff beginning speeding by before us. Every possibility of Heathcliff and Catherine. Most of it in tragedy, full of suffering and lamentation. But among the infinity, I catch a glimpse of tranquility. Outside the Minar, there are two gravestones marking Heathcliff and Catherine's final resting places. And in the desolate, forlorn moorlands of Wuthering Heights are two youths who resemble Heathcliff and Catherine. They gaze deeply into each other's eyes, their mouths drawn into this happiest. Their hearts reconnected, despite everything. They were. And my conviction blind me, myself to the other possibilities. Last words are hollow and bittersweet. It echoes shatter into nothing. Catherine begins to disappear from every world. As if she were never there. Whenever Catherine eventually disappeared, millions of changing possibilities before us. Heathcliff from the back street. Henley's scorn and hatred for Heathcliff remains the same. But without Catherine, Heathcliff had no reason to endure the suffering. So he quickly moves on from Wuthering Heights. Heathcliff, with a different life, meets all kinds of different people, and lives on without Catherine. Our Heathcliff watched his events. Each Heathcliff living a life of his own, and Catherine's existed slowly fading away. To erase someone's existence is an unimaginable, terrible thing. But Heathcliff was watching all of it in silence, as if he wished to carve each and every single one of them into his memory. Finally, there isn't anything left. Nellie stopped upon the railings of the rooftop, gazed down on it. Most sinners had fallen or were unconscious. In her hand, she held the golden bow that appeared to have been pried from the rooftop. You're a good, kind-hearted boy, aren't you? Certain you understand. I suppose I will bring. Showed me the mirror shard. You know it's you. Prince of Fault, battle after battle, past and bring. How you saw the chief butler last moment. They can turn the clock, but I will never here once the tan. Sure, I can't stop you now. But I'll get it back. Golden bow, my Catherine. What are you talking? Yeah, say I understand what you're talking about, Heathcliff. That no longer means anything but an ink stain. Good. Never been clearer to me. So clear that it can never be erased. If you're that desperate, I hope your wish will come true, eh? And the golden bow can make wish, be heart. All that remained of the rooftop was a burnt golden bow inside the coffin.
하얗게 타버렸습니다. 나머지 한 개는
Golden bow is
누군가 이미
white. It
가져간
appears it's
듯하군요.
off of the other. Nellie took the other one. That one, the one that's intact.
그자에게 간 거겠지.
Must have taken her.
헤르만.
Herman.
실패하지 않았어.
In a faith.
되찾을 수 있어.
Get it back.
뻐근나도.
Even if our hearts may be broken apart,
진심을
I
다한다면
give it my all. Reconnected
다시 이어질
again.
나와 캐서린이
As they did, even in the world where Keith and I were both dead.
그랬던 것처럼.
이 관 속에 들어있는 자의 이름이
Catherine the
캐서린인가요? 죄송해요.
Sorry,
안개가 낀
everything feels
것처럼.
foggy.
이 관과 관의 주인은 곧바로
Often the
LCCA
person
팀이
that lies
수거하여
inside
본부로
within
전송해
will be
놓을
taken
겁니다.
back to headquarters by the aftertake. I didn't ask him if he was okay, but I already knew that things had gone wrong.
여전히
I'm
괜찮지 않아.
not okay. Heathcliff's one and only. But Heathcliff no longer trapped in a. Perhaps that is precisely why he could open the door to see a new, wider world. Not a single color remained in this silent, withering nights once past. All monochromatic, save for patches of color.
저 꽃의 이름은 히스라고 해.
Those flowers are called
황야에서
the
고독하게
loneliest flowers
피었지만
that take fruit, bloom in the wild
폭풍도
moonlight.
끈질기게 살아남았어.
But they're also flowers that survive no matter what devastating tempest comes their way. They endure it all and wait. Wait for what?
몰라.
Don't know.
그냥
Time, I suppose. That is why Heathcliff finally told us. It died again? Yeah, it's been dying. Sorry. Hopefully tomorrow, we'll have a good fix. I'm gonna see if the Muma will help me get the old OBS back. And then we'll have but we're connected right now, right, Ari? Hilariously, it says it's not connected. Like I told y'all, it's been very inconsistent.
I can see what Slimy meant by the poor connections now.
I want to get a new graphics card to help with this. I'm going to give up food for a while to get it.
쫓아.
There you go! Oh wait, it took off where the bunny are you looking at? Maybe you told me that first! Another day, another distortion hunting in the tree of T-Corp as per LCD orders. Looks like they didn't take too long for Heathcliff to be his energetic self once again. What? I told you to send him this way! I'll smash your head once this is over! Maybe he's gotten too passionate. Long time ago. Wait, why did you still have color? Because the light is yet to reach me. Because the star is unfathomable distance away. You like flowers too, Dante? I think I've come to like them. Imagine that there was a single rose that you've taken care of for a long time. The room was always brimming from the sweat aroma of that flower. But one day you leave the rose behind to go on a long journey.
In your journey, you come across a large garden, and there you see thousands of the very same roses you once cared for. That sight brings you to tears, and you drop to your knees. Why do you suppose that is? Damien, he appeared before me in the past. He would always leave me with these cryptic riddles. But I'm starting to understand what his riddles are supposed to represent. Because I've finally come to understand. The only one I truly loved was the one rose I'd left behind. Right. There are thousands of roses in the world. There's but one rose that is mine. You've watered it diligently, cared for it. Even as its thorns pricked your fingers, so that your care makes its aroma bloom. I suppose that's how it was for you, Catherine. Knowing that their infant Catherine Cephas in Count's words, they wish not for the happiness of infant Catherine Cephas, but for the happiness of each other. Because of them, each other was the one that truly. It would take most people a long, long time to understand that, because most people are fools. You understand? Once I learned to properly love my very own flower, I no longer need to protect the thousands of other roses. Well, the star cared for thousands of roses, blossoms in their own gardens, but still failed to find what they truly desire. What of the flowers that have already bloomed? What happens to them? Damien smiled at the question. We'll find the answer to that question when you can draw me a sheep. Is he talking about the thunder sheep? I hear the faint cry of a distant lake. Bah, buzz. Not what I imagine the thunder sheep sound like.
정말 한 톨도 남지 않았나? 그렇다면 어째서?
Oh, cool. The after story, right? Yeah, we'll watch this real quick. It's not too long, is it? Drizzling rain tears through my heart, tearing it painfully like cold shards of. The rain holds memories of the past. Each droplet a memory of that manner carved in my very being that was taken from this. If I stand in the rain, the thunder reminds me. Every cold sensation, a painful reminder that what must become retribution itself, a vengeance to tear those accursed bastards apart. There was never a shelter, an umbrella to shield me from it. Nothing gave me, maybe the thinnest layer of fabric stopped from tearing. I was the thought that this life, this existence, may be worth enduring if I could have those moments of relief, that as long as I could wait out the rain and dry my winter. I've already lost my set me off on my path of route. There was something there. Something that kindled this rage within me. Something that set me on this path of destruction the moment I left them. No. These are meaningless ruminations. There is no strain from the path of destruction. Retribution. Those bastards at the manor who ruthlessly pelted me with cruel, heavy rain. I bring you flesh-rending, bone-shattering tempest. That is all I need to perpetuate this existence. That is more than enough reason to live on. This forest is on a high, silent hill. The damnable Grand Manor remains in my sight still, past the overgrown forest, even as the storm makes its landing upon the skies which I stand. A clear sight of my target is good fuel for my rage. A funnel for the fueling hatred within me. I see the butlers come out of the dry manor's dirty lawn. I see guests coming and going. The manor, arriving to enjoy the occasional banquet. I recall the fleeting pockets of. I recall my caretaker, the chief butler, who cared for me more than anyone else, despite our burskin condition. No, illusions all. Hellish pain fades away into fog from memory past. Twisted into the mental reminiscence. It is nothing but a feeble trick of the mind, beguiling me. An attempt to paint over my joy, hurt with joy. After all, my memories of her have now long faded past the opaqueness. I wasn't alone in these memories. There was a... No, I'll obliviate them all. Once I exorcise them, my past, my memories, and my mind will no longer play such tricks on me. Nothing but pointless memories, nothing but hurt, painted over with the false joy from it. There's nothing left for me. No repose, no momentary quiet. When was it? Was it the day I first wielded this blade, or was it the day I met and observed my countless selves? Or was it the day my assault upon the young master's mansion, where I tore through countless butlers and made a mountain of their corpses? For its origin is a mystery to me still. I came to learn how to command the loyalty of the dead. Yet I had no teacher. I suppose my transformation was inevitable, as it was for my countless other selves in infinite worlds. I perpetually surrounded by the screeching, roaring hatred of the dead. I find quite amusing the unfair, illogical nature of the world. That they have no choice but to bid me their loyalty despite it all. I led the march of the wild hunt. I mauled the young master's useless arm off his torso. And I declared from the top of my lungs that I shall soon host a banquet of my own at that accursed manor. I'll give them more than enough time to prepare. The young master whose arm I mauled will temper and wet his saber keen with hatred as his flame. The chief butler who will still seeks the long dead mistress will be brutal with her servante. My old caretaker, her heart gashed by betrayal, will strike me with thunderous rebuke. They will join my banquet with other preparation. Only then shall I exact revenge truly mean it. I shall await them with my march. I wish to see them charge into us, their bloodshot eyes bloodshot with all the kinds of emotion, their veins pulsating with tension. Yet at the end, I will crush them all. And atop the withering heights and the crumbling ruins of the manor, I will stand alone. There, I will release my endlessly festering woe and rage at who was to hear my cry? To whom was I to pour my heart out? So there's everything I've done hinged on. It was all to... it's raining again. If even the cutting raindrops fail to summon this memory, then now I've been more important than the culmination of pain I endured. Thus, the lost memory signifies nothing to me. Perhaps it will return once I raise the manor to ashes. Then I will have reached my destination, my vengeance, however lost my memories may have become. Perhaps the mirror is full of lies. All that remains in the fog of my memories are these words someone had once conveyed to me. Pretty epic. Epic. That's pretty good. You go back into Heathcliff, any Heath Identity story that mentions Cathy, any mention of her name is scratched out. Pretty cool. Alright. We're gonna raid a... Alright, guys.
Okay. Maybe I'll get to the sewers this time. What do we think?
Alright, guys. Y'all have a wonderful day. I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully our stream will be fixed tomorrow. Hopefully.
Will this work?
Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for making this guys. Thank you for making this. Oh, you make me these very wonderful happy. You're my baka-bokas. Nah. Still not good enough.
It's all or nothing.
Okay,
it's
cheering
all
for
or
you.
nothing.
Go, go.
Oh my god.
She's so cute. I'm not cute. I'm
If you changed your name from a Musama to a Moose.
Look, it's so big.
It's all or nothing.
Yeah.
Boo-booey.
That's all for now, guys.
Hi, Crimson. Good morning.
Says it's all or nothing.
Wait. Momo.
I know. Huh? What? What about Crimson?
Crimson's not what I bought.
No, Crimson re-got it.
Oh, okay.